Hey guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel and to a kind of life update slash new planner video. It's a little complicated, but this is going to be essentially just me talking and kind of giving you guys a little bit of an update on my life. I obviously have not been posting videos on here. I think I posted a video a month ago, maybe. It was whatever the up plan with me. Actually, no, there's a haul that went up after the up plan with me. But it's been a little while since I did upload a plan with me. Just as a disclaimer, this video is going to be very rambly and I don't know exactly what I'm saying. I didn't write it down, so I'm sorry if like some of it doesn't make sense or just if I just like am just kind of like word vomiting. I'm sorry. But essentially, a lot has happened, obviously, in the past month, especially with just COVID in general, and also with Black Lives Matter, which I do want to go into a little bit of kind of both of those. So this is going to be a tiny bit of a serious video, but then also not. It's going to also be a planner part of it. So if you guys want to hear me like talking about the planner stuff, just kind of skip forward a little bit. But I am going to go like talk a little bit about Black Lives Matter and COVID and like my like whole response to it, because for me personally, first off, I'm just terrible at posting in general. I'm terrible at posting on social media. I don't know why. It's just been like a thing. It's just always been a thing. I don't exactly know why. But essentially with the Black Lives Matter movement, I did post a couple of things with it, but I didn't really go into too much detail, and I'm still not going to go into too much detail with it. But essentially I know that I'm very capable of having a voice on social media, especially with like my channel and stuff like that. And I am just not one of those people to tend to use social media in that type of way. And it's just kind of personal preference. Me personally, I did go through and like donate to charities and stuff like that, and it was all kind of silent. That was kind of my way of supporting the movement. So I apologize for any of those who are like, she doesn't support this, which is totally not true. I do. It was more of a silent way of doing it. I did obviously post a photo or a couple photos, and that's probably about the most I'm going to say on it. I'm not going to go into it too much because, again, serious matter. It was a lot, and it also did mess a little bit with my mental health, having to just every time you log on to some kind of social media, it pops up, which is totally okay. I tried to educate myself as much as possible. I'm still trying to educate myself as much as possible. Not coming from having that be my reality. It was a lot. And it was very eye-opening for me to then like realize like, wow, this actually is a thing that's happening. So I did do a lot of research. I have been educating myself on it. And I also, like I said, just was not thinking about posting anything purely just because like I posted a couple things, like I said, but like not posting more purely just because it was just personal preference. Honestly, everyone's kind of different. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. If you guys don't like my decision, I apologize. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to leave them down below. But this past month has been a very big mental thing for me in general, just with that, and then the fact that now COVID is shutting places down again, like places were reopening. I was potentially going to go back to work, and now they're shutting down again. So it was just a huge mental thing of like, oh my gosh, we're going back to some kind of like normal, even though there will never be a normal again. Like, I was like, ooh, okay, like, we might be able to do anything, and now everything's just kind of just spiraling, I feel like, out of control, and it's been a little hard for me mentally, and for that, or due to that, I have not been posting any videos. There's a couple reasons why I haven't. Just because of that, I haven't been motivated, honestly. For me, planning just kind of became like a chore. I haven't been super encouraged to plan like spreads and stuff, and also for the past 3 months I literally have done nothing. I've been at home. There's a couple things in there, like I did go to Big Bear for a weekend with my family for my sister's birthday. Like I did just get back from a 1.5 week long vacation, so there have been a couple things that I have done, but unfortunately, like, most of it's just me sitting at home playing Animal Crossing. So most of the spreads would have been really boring in general. So I am not going to be planning out the last 3 months, mainly just also because I didn't write down what I did. I honestly don't remember it anymore, and I didn't write it down. So I can't really plan it out if I don't have any plans. And that kind of leads me now into like what this is. So this is my Erin Condren right here that I've been planning in for the past like 4 months technically, because or 3 months actually. I think I only finished 3 months of spreads in here. And then this is going to be a new planner, which I will talk a little bit about this as to why I'm doing this. So most people do know about the whole controversy that is revolving around Erin Condren and that whole thing. And again, didn't post anything about it. I was mainly more trying to educate myself on it. A ton of people did, and I definitely do not agree with the actions that she took, and due to that, I am no longer going to be supporting her company. But again, to each their own. Everyone has their own personal opinion on things. Please don't like hate on me in the comments or anything, because I am literally just doing what I think is right, and I'm trying to educate myself as best as possible. But essentially what I am now going to be doing, and a lot of people aren't doing this. A lot of people are going to be continuing using their planner for the rest of the year. You guys, like, people spent their hard-earned money to buy this, and it's an expensive planner. It's like a $70-ish planner depending on like what you get with it. Like the coil's more expensive, what year you get, like stuff like that. It's decently an expensive planner. And I know a lot of people are going to be using this until the end of the year, and then they'll switch to a new planner. For me, because I have not been having that like urge to plan, part of it has to do with the fact that I just have not been loving the Erin Condren for the past maybe year or so, pretty much ever since they got rid of like the headers, ever since they got rid of like this with the headers in it. It hasn't been really the thing that I have been wanting to like plan in. And that also has to do with the fact that like I have to make Plan With Me videos, and that's why I'm so behind on Plan With Me videos. So essentially this planner is going to be retired. I did do 2 spreads off camera because I had already pulled the stickers for them, and I was like, I might as well just plan them out now and show them to you guys, that way you can see them. But essentially after that, this whole entire planner is going to be retired, and I will no longer be purchasing from Erin Condren. I did do a little bit of research to try to see what I wanted to do. We might be changing it up in the future, but that's essentially what this is, which I will talk about this in a second. So I am actually going to move this out of the way, and I'm going to open this just so you can see the spreads that I did. So this is the last Plan With Me that you guys saw. This is the up spread from Scribble Prints Co. And really, really pretty. This was the week that or the second half of my weekend in like staying at the Disneyland Hotel at the Grand, and we like had a weekend at Disney. The next spread is the first spread of me essentially being on, I wasn't technically on unemployment or furloughed at that time frame, but this was the first week of me not having work. So this kit I believe is from Glam Planner, and I think I have a couple of like Scribble Prints Co. like boxes in here as well, or it's the other way around. Either way, Scribble Prints Co. and Glam Planner are both in this, but essentially I'll kind of go through like the main stuff that happened. Not a ton of stuff happened, but let's see. So on the Monday, funny enough, okay, so I actually got jury summons. I got jury summons on this day, and essentially everything like started announcing their closure like on the week of like St. Patrick's Day. I think Disney announced that they are like officially closed on this day, which was kind of the rough estimates, but I actually got jury duty on this day. And because of COVID, I actually didn't have to report my my sentence, or like whatever you want to call it, like me being called for it actually got fulfilled because of COVID, because they couldn't have people in courtrooms altogether. So that was kind of cool. I'm probably gonna have to serve again like when all this is over eventually, but for now my jury like jury duty didn't count. But yeah, so other than that, on this day my Rascal Flatts tickets got delivered, which were a birthday present for my sister, and unfortunately that got canceled as well. That was supposed to be in October, and it was the Rascal Flatts farewell tour, but unfortunately those also got canceled. So that happened. On the Tuesday, Stagecoach then got postponed, which Stagecoach is now canceled also. That got postponed till October. Now it is canceled, which is also a little sad. It was my first year that I was going to ever be able to go to Stagecoach, but totally for the better. It makes sense. The Wednesday was the announcement of Avengers Campus opening, which was opening on my birthday, which my birthday is actually on Saturday of the week that I'm filming this. Not entirely sure which day this goes up. It's going up within the next couple of days, but my birthday for sure is on Saturday, on July 18th. And it was kind of weird because I'm like, Avengers is opening on my birthday. So if I actually end up going and working it, that'll be very interesting. But you know, I guess now I don't really have to worry about that because Disney is not open. So yeah, they announced that. This day was the day that Disney announced their closure, and everyone started panicking. We had so many questions at work. We're like, Disneyland's closing. Like, this has only happened a couple of times. What is going on? And so a lot of panicking. We all got it worked out though. It's fine. And then Saturday was the first day of no work essentially. And yeah, Sunday just kind of leads into me then being at home and social distancing, which was so crazy to think that that was already 4 months ago. Like, it's kind of insane. So yeah, this is the first spread. This is a St. Patrick's Day spread. The other reason why also I didn't film these Plan With Me is also because I don't think you guys want to see St. Patrick's Day spread in July. Like, we literally already 4th of July is over. Like, I don't think you guys want to see this. So this kit is from Scrub Prints Co. I think the last day that I officially went out before social distancing was this day. I did go to Victoria Gardens, and that is like a shopping center that's like an hour away from me or so. So we did go there, went to Pizza Press and stuff like that. And then after that, all the rest of this was pretty like normal things. St. Patrick's Day was on this day. I did a lot of FaceTiming. I'm not FaceTiming people as much as I was, but at the beginning of this, we were FaceTiming a lot of my friends, texting, and just trying to stay connected as much as possible. Now it's not as bad because I think a lot of us are just very used to it, but for the most part, we were trying to stay as active as possible. I think I went through like 4 different puzzles in a span of a week. I played Life. It was a lot. Like, it was a lot just trying to stay busy because it was just, what do we do? Like, we're not working. Like, those of us who are so used to working and now we're just at home, we're like, I don't know what to do. But yeah, so anyway, that is essentially the 2 spreads that I filmed. I think I have, or not filmed, that I have planned out. I think I have one more spread that will be planned out, but I'm not going to probably be showing you guys that one. I think I pulled the stickers for it, but I haven't actually like put down all the stickers for it. But yeah, so I'm also not going to be posting these on Instagram. My Instagram is essentially going to turn into the most recent spreads that I will be doing, which I'm going to explain pretty much right now. I gotta put this planner somewhere. I have so much stuff just like randomly next to me. It's kind of insane. So this is now going to be my planner for the rest of 2020. So essentially what I ended up doing was I did read or like go through some of the stories after the whole Erin Condren controversy, and a lot of people, which was very helpful, were posting inserts, they were posting planners, they were posting alternatives to the Erin Condren, because a lot of people were automatically like, I don't want to play with this anymore. I don't want this. Some people, like I said, are using their planner for the rest of the year because they use their hard-earned money. Totally okay. I'm only personally not doing that just because I'm hoping that with me planning in something new, it'll spark that interest of planning again, and that I'll actually want to like do it again, because honestly, planning and filming videos kind of became a chore. It's a lot more time consuming when you're actually like sitting down and planning out and doing like rewind memory spreads. It's a lot more than it used to be. It used to be like, okay, we're gonna put down the base and that was it. So it's a little bit more than what it used to be, which is totally okay. It just kind of became a chore for me, and I just didn't have the motivation for it. Again, that also just kind of leads to like my mental health and like everything that was happening and feeling like our world was falling apart. That was just also like my anxiety too in there. So yeah, anyway. So I did go on to Michael's. Someone posted this. I don't know who it was because it got reposted like 6 times. I don't know who originally posted it, but they bought a planner from Michael's that was only like $20, and it fits inserts in it. So I ended up doing that. I think I might have gotten one that was a little too small, but it's totally okay because like obviously the pages stick out. But again, it doesn't really bother me. It's totally okay. So yeah, so this planner is from Michael's. This will be the one that I'm going to be using for the rest of the year. And then I'm potentially going to try to get an Aurora Estelle. I wasn't originally like liking them, but that was just my own personal preference. Now I'm like, maybe I will try it. Who knows? So you have the planner, and then on the inside, I haven't decorated it or anything yet. I literally just put these in here like not too long ago. But on the inside, you have the inserts that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to be using the Caress Press inserts. She's a shop that I do support, and I do love her stickers, and I'm excited to use her inserts as well. A lot of people, I believe, use like Justenia printables or A lot of people use like the Estelle ones. So it's kind of like to each their own. Everyone's a little different. I just decided to use the Caress Press one. So I will kind of give you a little bit of a mini haul slash like walkthrough of this. I will eventually, like I said, decorate this. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna put here yet, but I will eventually do something. So the first thing that you get is a little like vellum like sheet that has a gold bow on it. And then you do have, so hers are from July to June of next year. So I'm going to essentially have this planner be specifically July to December, and then I'm going to move the rest of it into whatever my new planner is for 2021. And I will just stick all of that in there. So essentially this one's only going to have half of a planner in it, which is totally okay, but that is essentially my plan. We'll see if it changes, but that's what my plan is right now. So you have that little like cover, and then you have this sheet, which is all of 2020, and then you have 2021 on the back. And then, like I said, it starts in July. I did get her dated ones because I personally like dated. So you'll see that as well, and it actually does have all the dates and stuff. So you do have a July, you have just a cover photo for July, and then you have your monthly spread right here. And then underneath that, or not underneath that, sorry, on the next one you have the actual physical layout of it. And like I said, I like to date it. I'm going to do the same exact thing that I did in my Erin Condren, where I just put like a date up here, and it's a lot less whiting out, and I'm excited to plan in this. So my first spread in here is going to be the 4th of July spread. It's going to be a little weird starting like this with the 4th of July. It was also the first half of my vacation, which we were safe when we went on my vacation, I promise. We did all the social distancing and everything. We wore masks and hand sanitizer, didn't touch our face and everything. We were as safe as possible. But essentially this is going to be the first half of my vacation, and then this will be the second half of it. And then actually the spread after that will be my birthday, which is the week that we are on. So I am technically starting 2 spreads out, but I'm going to try to get those out as quickly as possible for you guys. And then I will be uploading once a week for you with the normal Plan With Me's. I'm not entirely sure what day I'm going to upload the Plan With Me's on. I was thinking potentially Wednesdays, Thursdays, or Fridays. I haven't quite decided yet. Essentially when I do go back to work, I will be off on Tuesday, Wednesdays in theory. So it's a lot easier to like film on Tuesday, upload it on Wednesday, but I'm not entirely sure yet. So don't hold me to that. It also might be where like I film on Wednesday and then I upload on like Friday or something. So let me know what you guys think is the best like day that I should upload, preferably not Saturday or Sundays or Mondays, because that's in the middle of me working in my 5 days that I work during the week. But yeah, so just let me know. But that's essentially what this whole entire planner is. Like, it just goes all the way like that through June of 2021. And then on the very back of the June spreads, it does have like a little like note page right here. This is what came in the Michaels planner, which I figured I would just keep in here for now and show you guys, then I'll take it out. So you do have 3 little like tabs here, and then it just has a bunch of like to-do lists and note pages and like dotted pages, or not dotted grid and stuff like that. So I think that is everything that I needed to talk about. It was kind of a lot, so I'm sorry if this video, like I said, is very rambly or just doesn't make sense or anything. But yeah, so that is my goal, that is my plan, and that was kind of my little life update. Wow, words are hard. That was kind of my life update that I wanted to give you guys. Again, if you have any type of questions, leave them down in the comments below, and hopefully I made sense. I know some of this might be like, why are you talking about this? Like, why do we need to know like what your stance was on like Black Lives Matter and stuff like that? It was purely just like I wanted to get it off my chest, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. And like I kind of didn't regret it, but like I know that a lot of people expect others to post things, and not everyone's like that. Not everyone's comfortable with posting stuff. And like there are some people like on my personal Instagram, because I do have a personal one, I've seen people that were like, well, you're not posting things, so you don't support it, which is totally not true. There are people like me who are just more silent about wanting to post stuff, and like I said, I donated to organizations and stuff like that. So hopefully this made sense. Hopefully this helped you guys out, or not helped you guys out, but like made you kind of understand a little bit of like where I've been coming from the past like month. And I'm sorry that we are going to be missing 3 months of Plan With Me's, but essentially there's no reason for me to plan them, especially because I didn't write any of my plans down. But it'll be kind of exciting to be caught up on Plan With Me's. It'll be exciting to actually like film and plan the stuff that is happening now rather than 3 months ago. All those kits that I was planning on using, those will all just be put into my storage, and I will probably eventually use them, most likely next spring/summer. Eventually I will use them. The next one that's going to be uploaded is probably going to be a haul, and then it'll be my first plan with me in this new planner. I do have some stuff that I'm going to haul like right now, and then I'm just going to upload that video next because that'll just be the easiest thing because it's already halfway filmed. So we'll do that and we'll be good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me, or not plan with me. Oh my god, I'm so used to saying plan with me's. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and like I said, please comment below if you have any questions or anything you want to comment, or just I don't know, anything. Comment them down below. I will read them all. I do read all of your comments. I don't respond to all of them. I'm not the best at responding to all of them, but I do try to respond or read them all as much as possible. But yeah, leave me a comment down below, and I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye, guys.